Hello, traders. So today is Wednesday. I just got back from the local comic shops, and I'm going to show you my haul. We're going to start with, this is a Avengers 36. It is the Alex Ross Timeless cover featuring Ghost Rider, of course. Really like these Ross Timeless covers. Next, we've got Fantastic Four, number 24. Another Alex Ross Timeless, The Thing. Really like that one. Next up is a book that I've been on from the beginning. I mean, we're only 3 issues in. Strange Academy number 3. This is the A cover, and I was lucky enough that I landed the Dell Auto 1 in 25 dealer incentive ratio variant. Really like that. I love the way his colors pop off the page. They're pretty spectacular. Really pleased with that one. But kind of a slow week for Marvel. I know the Avengers, um, the Black Panther with the tribute cover is pretty hot. I did not grab one of those because I'm not on that book, and not many of my customers are. Probably should have. I think there's a good spec on that. Um, but for the most part, there wasn't a lot of Marvel books that really stood out to me this week. And now we've got Ice Cream Man. This is, of course, issue 20, third print of the Dr. Seuss covers. The Dr. Seuss covers have been extremely popular. I grabbed a couple of those. I'm expecting those to do well spec-wise. They also have inspired the print that's going to be available in the Comic Tom Mystery Mail Call this month. I believe it was done by John Boy Art, the Dr. Seuss Dune tribute. So you might want to go to Comic Tom 101 and check that out. It's actually pretty hilarious. Sticking with our indies, Spawn, issue 310. Of course, Spawn is written and art done by Todd McFarlane. If you're not on Spawn, there's really kind of no reason not to be. Todd's done a really good job at breathing new life into this since the historic 300 issue, and doing what he can for the community. He's kept the cover price of these at $2.99, making them affordable for everybody. And they push out 3 or 4 covers a week by various artists. I like of course, Todd McFarlane art. The hot cover for indies this week, of course, the Todd McFarlane Ninja Spawn variant, and that is the full color variant, pretty sharp. And they also have, I was able to land one of these, the black and white sketch cover variant. So it's Spawn 310, and like I said, if you're not on it, it's a great story. There's good storytelling. I like the way that they incorporate the visuals into the story, really using the medium of comic books to tell a well-rounded story that includes the art. So, Spawn 310. Now we're going to move on to the DC haul. I've really been on DC books lately. I really like what they're doing in Wonder Woman right now. They introduced the character Liar Liar last issue. So this is a full-on battle between Wonder Woman and Liar Liar. This is the A cover, and a spectacular trade dress on this one. Almost a portrait, Wonder Woman portrait, just a spectacular cover. Really pleased with that one. So those are cover price, I believe, $3.99 and $4.99. So affordable. It's a good time to get on Wonder Woman, and it's a book you can, if you go today, you can get last week's copy. So what was it, 761? So you can do 761, 762, and start with a current run. Next up, we have Batman Joker Warzone. I believe this is a fallout to the Joker War. We've got 2 covers on this one. This is the Batman that was kind of hinted at the previews, DC previews a couple months ago. Really like that one. And the trade dress that I think is going to be a sleeper. This is the B cover. Of course, you've got the Clown Killer featured prominently on this with, I believe that's Batwoman, Huntress maybe. I'm about ready to jump into this storyline now that it's wrapped up, and we'll see who all these characters are. There's a lot of spec about some of these new Bat characters. Clown Hunter being one that I think is going to have some longevity and really move these storylines into the future. So I would not be surprised to see probably a showdown and a partnership with him and with Batman number 100 coming out next week. Of course, Grifter's back, so very similar approaches, very similar ideas. I can't wait to see where they go with those. So I'm kind of specking on this one. I think it's going to be a hot cover down the road. And then we're going to run through these real quick. Got several of the Batman 3 Jokers books. Of course, this is issue number 2 from the DC Black Label series. I will collect all 3 issues before I read. That's kind of my style with something like this, because you get the full story and you can read them pretty much in one sitting. But they've got several colors. They kind of went overboard on covers, but I really like those. Then we got the Batwoman cover. And then, of course, Richie, my buddy Richie, is calling this the William Dafoe cover. And that is cover A. This is actually his copy. It's going in his whole box as soon as this video is over. So, an affordable book. You can get on that for $7.99 a piece. You can still get copies of number 1. And if you're just looking at the A covers, probably like A through E covers, you can still get them very affordably. I was able to get this one, is the black and white 1 in 100 variant. I've got a couple of these available for sale. Spectacular, low print run, high grade. We'll be pressing those out to see where we can go with those. And of course the orange 1 in 25 as well. And I have a few of these available. They're kind of the orange, yellow 1 in 25s are looking right now to be at that probably $25 mark, with the black and white 1 in 100 variants coming in around $85 to $90. So real hot books right out the gate. We like to see that. It brings a lot to the hobby, but still very affordable A covers as well. Then we have the wrap up, which is Dark Knight's Death Metal Multiverses End. Now that one's wrapped up, I'm going to sit down and give that run a read, and we'll see what I think about that. This is the A cover. It is still cover price, so very affordable. We've got a few of those available, and this one, my final book for the day, the one that's going right into The personal collection, I've been on this character from day one. I have, I think, every issue of everything he's ever been in. Captain Carrot. Um, for some of the Silver Age traders like myself, will remember when this character debuted back in the early '80s. From Earth 26, Rodney Rabbit, and Animator, and I can't even say the word. He's a talking rabbit. So we really enjoy that character. This is the B cover. Um, and right now, this one's, I'm seeing these go for 30, 35 a piece. So a pretty good investment. My buddy Dave up at Dr. Volts made sure that I have one. And I want to thank him for that. I was really pleased to get that. So, all in all, we got some good books this week. Really pleased with the ratio variants I was able to pick up, and we'll get those out to collectors that weren't able to get them locally. Of course, go hit your local comic book shop. If I am your local comic book shop, give me a holler, and we'll make sure we get some books to you. All right, until next time, traders.